right. All right. Well, welcome back. Last week we tried to speed run New Game Plus 4, and it did not go well. And I realized that I had a bunch of my talismans off. I had a bunch of rookie moves, honestly. I kind of jumped into it, wasn't really paying attention, and completely just fumbled it. I made it through most of the game, and then I received a pretty important phone call, and that distracted me in Fair Missoula. Um, and just a few other things that were unaccounted for. So it it did not go very well. We got stuck at Godfrey. We got really bad RNG there. We got really bad RNG at Malaketh. But then we went in there and absolutely destroyed him. When I speed ran New Game Plus 3, there was basically nothing that went wrong, and we smoothly ran through it. So the goal is to make it through New Game Plus 5 without a fault. We're gonna speed run it from start to finish. I'm gonna try and get it in under 2 hours. That is the goal. So I figured we'd start off with a pretty cool ending. For those of you who haven't seen it, and then we're gonna jump into it. So I'll show you the build. The um I'll show you the build. I'll show you what we're working with to get through it, kind of talk our way through this whole thing, and see what we can do. This is one of my favorite endings. I ended up doing this quest line because I built this character from scratch, and I was using the Mimic as my summon, and I know people have mixed reviews on it, and they tend to get frustrated over, oh, well, you're not really playing the game because you use the Mimic. The Mimic is a part of the game. All summons are a part of the game. And especially with the character that I have, when I'm jumping into boss battles that I can't buff before, like Malaketh, for example, um, is one of them. And who else? Uh, Renala, I can't buff before I fight them, so I summon the Mimic to basically draw aggro so I can get my buffs off and then jump into the fight. But one of my followers on Instagram did tell me, like, early game, I know I'm melting these bosses, but I didn't realize that I would be melting them as easy as I was. That I didn't need to buff for, like, Renala. I could just roll in and smoke her. So, um, yeah, I think I don't really know what I want to do, honestly, with this approach because I'm trying to get through it in 2 hours. That is the goal. I really want to get through it in 2 hours. I want to finish it in 2 hours. So, interesting. I think none of my desktop audio is picking up. I just realized that you can only hear my voice. Let me try and fix that real quick. That is where I messed up. Okay, let's try this again. There it is. I did that last week too. I don't know why it keeps like messing up all of my settings every time I log in to stream. I mean, I don't do it every day, so one thing that I'm hoping that doesn't take a bunch of time is I have to stop at the round table hold at some point and do something. So we're going to get started here. We will go through the build real quick. So this is my build. These are my stats. Here, I got 80 in vigor, 23 in mind, and that's solely so that I can summon the Black Knife, but I tend to stick with my Mimic. Endurance is 80, Strength is 34, Dex is 85, Intelligence is 9, Faith and Arcane are 30, and that's just for specific buffs, and then how I have to kill the Elden Beast in order to do this. So let's make sure that we have everything in order. Yes, we are set. So I'm using the Keen Uchi Katana. You can get the Keen Affinity from Stormvale Castle off to the side here. The material that you need to do that. And I am using the Keen Uchi Katana plus 25 with the Seppuku Ash of War to proc bleed. Same thing with the Keen Nagakiba. And I have my seal for my buffs. White Mask for the buff to bleed. And then this is actually an armor set that you get from the DLC, which gives increased stats to my current build. I'm using the Rotten Winged Sword Insignia. Greatly raises attack power with successive attacks. You will see it's all successive attacks with my build. I absolutely melt. Milson's Prosthesis boosts dexterity, raises attack power with successive attacks. I'm a dex build. Lord of Blood Exaltation, Blood Loss in Vicinity. That's why I have the Seppuku Ash of War, because I immediately get that buff by causing blood loss to myself. And then the blood loss stat increases because I cause bleed damage as well. And then Twin Blade Talisman is enhanced final hit of chain attack, which my entire attack pattern is a chain attack. So we're doing some serious damage with this. My Flask of Wondrous Physique has the Thorny Crack tier, which is temporarily boosts excessive attack power. And then I have a Poise. That shouldn't... I think I did that because I was taking a little too much damage, but originally I had a buff on there for blood loss. So we're going to start here. And I, again, forgot to set up the timer on my screen, so we're going to go with it on my phone. So we are starting now. So speed run. Try and get it in under 2 hours. The tutorial boss is easily killable. Part of me kind of wants to kill him just for the stream, which I think I will, so I can show you my build. So I'm pretty confident that I will have plenty of time to get through this. That I need all of this, because he's going to die. But alright, let's get it. See you later, alligator. We're not going to the end of this bridge. Alright, so here we go. I honestly don't know if I need the poise damage either. I think we should go back with this. I think we're just going to get gangster with it. I think that's the move. I don't have time to fight the 3 Sentinel. .9% of my crafts is low fruit. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. This game was an absolute masterpiece from start to finish. What's crazy is that um, I had never played a Souls game or a Souls-like game before this. This was the first one I had ever played. My son was born the year this game came out, and
Have you heard of the thing they serve at you?
I
I can
spent a
play
lot of time
turning wood to
playing this
80.
game. I
You
was
need to
doing
the foot.
nights.
Then it settled. Summon me. Ah, torrent. Treat
I
him
was
with.
on the night shift with my son, working during the day, picking up with him at night, and I played this game a lot. My first playthrough has like an insane amount of hours in it. I think it's like over 200 hours in my first character. And that character was a mess. I died a bunch. I lost a lot. Really was trying to figure it out, trying to get the boosts right, trying to get all types of stuff right on it, just learning the game. I explored every single inch of the map, every single inch. I fought every boss, every major boss, every minor boss, every catacomb, every dungeon, everything was done. I'm burning a lot of time here. So here is our first boss here. Thankfully we get this buff going into this fight beforehand. You're not supposed to be I'm trying to do something, buzz. Alright, so, boom. We'll make it fun. I won't summon them anymore. Golden Bow. Damage resistance. Oh, that did not go as planned. There we go. Pretty quick. I could have hit him with a second shackle. I didn't. I should have. But it's all good.
Tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear.
I won't be doing any of that, actually. I'm not afraid anymore. You hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
Forgive me. To see and it seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering place.
I don't want to go to the round table hold yet. We're gonna go right through this main gate too.
Come off. It's tightly. The guards you breached.
I'll use them in here.
Farewell, but of course.
Open the gates.
The gates! Oh.
Wow. That wasn't This is where I made the mistake in my last speed run. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. My voice is lower than my gameplay. How about now? Is that better? Hello? Yeah, I went and fought Godfrey, and then... I don't know why I did that. And then had to double back for this. These guys are so annoying. Yeah, Mr. Bow and Arrow. I just needed to speak up. Oh. That's what I get for looking at my chat. Could you imagine getting hit that close up? Yeah, I do a little bit of sidebars. Like, I could cut a ton of time off of this if I didn't stop for all this stuff, but... Can I not access this? That's really aggravating. I just wasted a ton of time. I did not know that. You know what? I don't need the Great Rune. I didn't know there was a Trina Lily here. 1,000 playthroughs on this game. Completely missed that. Coming through. I thought that I could totally get that Great Rune right away. Highly disappointed. Although I've never gotten it until after Godfrey, I just assumed that I could get it. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Okay, reset aggro. Let's do this. No second phase for you, bucko. Woo. It's going perfectly.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Black Knight was the Oh, it's Godric's great room. It's not Margaret's great room. That's what it was. Bunch of wasted time. Now we can... You know what? I don't need that thing. We're not going to get it. We're doing it without it. I'm going to kill this guy just for principle.
What's a deal?
I love how the NPCs are so much stronger than the bosses are. Look at that buff. That's all buffs. You need to go there. And you know, it's just a little too late, a little too late. You know all the right things to say. I think honestly what I want to do next is build one of those like crazy strength builds, like those one-hitters. I haven't done one of them before. Where is the ledges here? There's like little things you can jump down here. And I always miss them. I did this on my last speed run and completely missed it. Real quick, let me just touch grass. Yeah, there's a way to get down here quickly, and I always miss it. And it takes me a second to find. And I waste time. And you would think I would remember this. I've only practiced this 4 times. I just do not remember where it is. I think I cheesed my way down last time. I wish I could remember what I did. There it is. Yep. There it is. And we're off. Every second counts. You don't like me, you just like the chase, and you know all the right things to say. No, I just I always battle with myself here because I don't know if I should go all the way to the end of it or not. Yeah, because my big dilemma is basically at the end of this, there is this lift, and I use that so that I can get up to this area without having to get the seals for the lift and waste a bunch of time. And I always battle with myself. Do I run all the way to the end now? I should really test it, like time it, and get the race there since I'm already running halfway up it to go get this key. Or do I just do it the way I've been doing it, get the key, go back, like Renala, and then go from there. I just never know what the right call is. I also need to find a grace like super close to the academy out here, which I haven't really looked into because it would save me a ton of time because I've just been running up and running back. So. Lily. Things are like gold. Such a long run through the water, too. It just takes forever. Forever. And I'm like running this just strictly off of like my knowledge of the game. Like I haven't really thought about looking up a guide on how to do this faster. Because realistically, like there's guys out there that know the glitches and the stuff like that. I like glitchless speed runs, and I like practical ones, you know, where you can just basically, like, anybody could do it. But yeah, I beat the main game, and then went back and, like, beat Radon, and then the Lord of Blood, Moog. And, don't hurt me, please. And after I beat him, I, decided to do Ronnie's quest line, because I hadn't done it for this character, to get the Black Knife, because Mimic was just making me angry in my last speed run. He literally was not drawing aggro ever. Ever. And I was just like, dude, you are killing me right now. So I was like, let me get Black Knife, I'll level him up, but you have to do Ronnie's quest line in order to gain access to him. And thanks for dropping in, Quispy. If you guys don't follow her, drop in tonight. She'll be streaming around 6 o'clock. 6, 7 o'clock. But yeah, so I got Black Knife, did Ronnie's quest line, and decided to use her ending. I went around in the DLC and played around for a little bit. I've beat that DLC pretty much, I think, a total of 5 times, but I cannot get a perfect run against Consort Radon at all. Like, no matter how much. And then, like, they claimed that they nerfed him, but it's like, that dude's moveset completely changed, and it just was super frustrating. I literally just ran around in one big circle because I get lost in talking to myself. They claimed that they buffed him. I mean, that they nerfed him for all the weens that couldn't kill him. But with the nerf, it, like, changed his moveset. So where I had his moves pretty much down packed and could dodge and all that, I went in there after the nerf, and it was just completely different. And, yeah, I have some trouble with him. I die quite a few times, and it just frustrates me. So I just don't fight him if I don't have to. But I will probably stream a playthrough on the DLC. I have every fragment that you can get for the leveling up system. I'm over 20, so I fare really well in the DLC. My character does really good. But when I was messing around after my last speed run in the DLC, I had problems with the hippo, man. Like, I don't know what it was, but he came out so hard, and he was so difficult to try and beat. And I don't know what it was. I've never had problems with that dude. I go in one piece him, every time. Like the first 3 bosses, I can easily one piece. First attempt, I run in there, smoke them. Mesmer gives me trouble depending on the RNG that I get. But if I get good RNG, I can melt Mesmer pretty quickly. And then, well, Hippo, whatever the heck he is. I don't even know what he is, honestly, in the DLC. But yeah, I can walk in. Shout out Clomeisty. She's a fellow streamer, good friend of mine. I believe she just got done streaming her Elden Ring playthrough. It's been quite entertaining. I recently went on vacation, and when I go on vacation, I don't pack up my whole PC. I'll just bring my Xbox and just play my original Elden Ring file on there. And I left the house. Oh, quit wasting my time, dude. During my downtime and stuff, and I walked out of the house without my bag that had my Xbox in it. So I literally watched her stream every day the entire 10 days so that I could survive boredom in my downtime for the duration of my vacation. But yeah, I had such a hard time. Which way am I going? Yeah. With the third boss, and then got to Mesmer, and Mesmer should have been dead my first fight with him, and for some reason he did something that I hadn't seen out of him, and he just pieced me up. Oh, jeez. I forgot to buff before I walked in here. So much. My last speed run, I no-hit this guy in 3 hits. I was all buffed up. I'm sitting here talking, not paying attention. Alright, let's just get gangster with it. Alright, he's dead. No, I'm speed running the main game, so I'm doing all main bosses right now. And, oh, I really need to rest at that site of grace. I'm doing all main bosses in the main storyline, so no Radon, no Moog, none of the sub-bosses or anything like that. Just strictly going through the primary bosses and then seeing if I can do it in under 2 hours. That's the goal. I call it New Game Plus 5, but it's technically, I guess I'm in New Game Plus 4 right now, but I count the first playthrough as playthrough, so everything's times 5 right now anyway, but I'm not falling for your tricks again. Oh. This guy jammed me up last time in my last speed run. See you later, alligator. Oh, he fell down the hole. That's hilarious. Okay. I don't even need to buff for this fight. Like, this is the most annoying part. Like, I'm gonna bring Mimic in the fight, just so I can buff. Okay. Oh, we're partying. Like it's 1999. Okay, Mimic, do your thing here. Take the aggro so that I can survive this. It worked. One of my followers suggested that on Instagram, just running towards her because she's so tall. And he was also correct. I didn't need to buff for this fight at all. So I just went in there raw dog and did my thing. All done. Thank you, great rune of the unborn. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. Where did ye flee?
That chest right there
my
you get from
sweetings?
access to for
from
doing
whence
Ronnie's
ye
quest
hide.
line. And
There
then
are books and light aplenty.
and then you can respec there if you mess up your character. Once you beat her, you can completely respec by getting larvas. Thank you. Thank you, Chloe. Yep, easy. It's going good so far. We are 30 minutes in. 3 bosses down, 4 bosses down, 4 bosses down, 30 minutes in. This is a risky move, but I'm going to go for it. I need to get my marker off of here, and we're going to shortcut up into this area without getting the pieces to the lift. The key is that I'm taking a huge risk because I've never done this before, and I got to get down to this area down here without dying. So my hope is, at the end of this mountain here, that I don't waste a ton of time and I can get down there. Because if not, then we are screwed. I'm like trying to find a spot. I don't know if I want to do this. And I forgot to grab a grace while I was down there. Nah, you know what? I think that the key is... Oh, this is the church that I didn't go to. I can buy rune arcs from this guy there. Give me that, give me that, give me that. I gotta go. I gotta go, I gotta go. My one playthrough, I killed every merchant and got all of their bell bearings so that I could just buy them from the Twin Meads. Yeah, I'm not seeing a safe drop here anywhere. There's gotta be one, though. I have faith there's one. There's gotta be one. I mean, the water shouldn't kill me if I jump into it, but there's gotta be a safe drop here. Hello, night. Goodbye, night. Oh, yes! It does drop down. My intuition was correct. I was right! Yeah, so instead of having to travel all around, get the 2 pieces to take the grand lift to get up here, you can sneak down this whole area here. You do have to fight a boss at the end of this, but he is easy as cake. Like, I do this even on my new files. Like, I'm currently running a mage build that I absolutely despise. Literally hate it. I don't like being far range. I don't like fighting from a distance. I like being in your face. So I got all the way to Renala there, and she is extremely strong against magic. And my mage build is not doing good at all. I'm dying to her like 1,000 times. So I was like, the only option that I have is to get Moonveil and build myself like a magic slasher. So I'll probably end up doing Ronnie's questline on that file and getting her sword. But where am I going? Here we go. Oh, I got poisoned. See you later, alligator. Do I have anything for that? Yes, I do. So, yeah, but I even do this on my new games as well. I don't even bother getting the halves to the lift. I just end up coming this way and getting up here early because there is a talisman that is really good. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, I'm an in-your-face fighter. And this talisman here, you can, instead of completing the quest line when you fight one of the god skins up in this area here, at the end of it, you can continue the quest line, or you can kill the person that you're doing the quest for, and that's how you get Milston's prosthesis. And I cannot say that word for the life of me. And then that gives you quite the boost. But if you want the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia, it's that same quest line, but you have to get all the way to the end of it. You have to aid her in her fight, and you have to get to Melania's area in order to get it, to complete the quest. So technically you have to beat the game twice to get off me, to get both of those. So, but the prosthesis is the first one that I would recommend getting, because there's a lesser version of the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia that gives you not as much of a boost, but a slight boost. So you can get away with it in your first playthrough, not doing it that way. I recommend just going up there, killing her after the Godskin fight, getting the talisman, and going about your way. And then in New Game +1, you can complete her whole quest line and get the right talisman. Complete preference, but that's just the way I've always done it. And that's the way I'll continue to do it on new characters. And yeah. This part is so annoying, and I don't understand why my character feels so incredibly slow. Like, my equipment load isn't even heavy, which doesn't make any sense to me. You know things to say. So, here is that boss fight I was talking about. It's a dragon. Yeah, the path to Melania is straight cancer. I literally, like, I understand it now, so I can speedrun it pretty quickly. But it's just like, it's so annoying. So many people there. All my buffs on. Go Mimic, or do we go Black Knife here? We'll go Black Knife. Just because the Mimic haters get in my head. Magma Worm, yes. I was supposed to roll there. Stop playing like a noob and actually get in this fight, please. He's literally fighting me differently than he does every time. He just keeps doing these spins. Like, every other time I fight him, he just does the magma breath the whole time. Okay, get off me, dead. See ya. Lurk all you want. It's an honor to have you here, Elden Lady. He's kicking the butt. Yeah. He was definitely kicking my butt for no reason there. Don't understand it. Every time I fight that dude, he just does the magma breath the whole time, and I just get free hits on him. This time he just decides to keep tornadoing on me. Don't get it. But it's okay, because we're still doing really good. We got great time. And look, that is your little shortcut to the Atlas Plateau. You'll get a grace right here. And it's nice, too, because part of the quest line that I was talking about, when you come out to this area, she's right up here. So it puts you in a great spot using that shortcut to just get that talisman as fast as possible so that you can build your character as strong as you want. I always recommend, honestly, like, if it's your first time playing or you're thinking about playing, we're not fighting. Just play the game. Don't watch YouTube videos. Don't sit there and look everything up. I literally went through every inch of this map over and over and over again. And every catacomb, every nook and cranny. And I did it with my brother-in-law, my best friend. And it was one of the greatest experiences ever. Like, I think solo plays are cool. And respect to anybody who does them. But there's nothing like running in on a boss and just smacking them with your friends. Like, that's a real experience. Especially because it makes the boss harder. It scales the boss up 3 times if you're running in with a full party. So, if you have you and 2 of your friends, it's a full party. You get in there. It's not like it weakens the boss. And, yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Especially back from the ESO days when we used to run a squad, like a tank, a DPS, a healer, a mage, whatever. My friend primarily would play a mage. He was always a ranged attacker. And then my brother-in-law always did like a heavy hitter strength build tank type. So it was always nice. And then I was a DPS in your face, trying to deal as much damage as I can. I like to live life on the edge recklessly. So it was always such a great time. So when we did our Elden Ring run together, my brother-in-law had this insane strength build, which is cool too because you can drop items to your party. And so like my brother-in-law's strength build would be really good and really strong with one of the weapons, but because we could drop him our copy of that weapon, it made his build absolutely ridiculous. And then my friend, of course, was a mage build, and I gotta get up there. I should mark the fork in the road, and then here. Yeah. I don't think that this is correct. Do I have to go up here? Yeah. So he was, of course, a mage build that did all distance damage, and I was a DPS who was not doing a ton of damage per second at the time because I knew nothing about the game or proper talismans or anything like that. So yeah, we definitely struggled through it, but we did get through it. And it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And I think that's one of the things that draws me to this game is not only nostalgia, I guess, of remembering those things, but also yeah, I run around this wide because I don't want to fight the Margit spawn that spawns over there. It's just a waste of time, especially because I have to fight this tree sentinel anyway, coming up here. Pick up my markers. Here. And then, oh, I looked away from the screen for 2 seconds and got completely smacked. That won't happen again. I won't give you the satisfaction. Now you guys are just going to shoot over my head. But, again, I looked away from the screen and got completely smoked. Oh, so dumb. Pay attention. And I gotta, like, stand right here so that I don't aggro him, but I can get my bucks in. Do we go with Black Knife again, or do we throw the Mimic out here? I think we throw the Mimic out here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's party! Interrupt. Interrupt. Oh! You weren't supposed to hit me. Prioritize dodges. Mimic, you're doing nothing. It's okay, I'll handle this. Get your lightning out of here. You see, I'm poised to the max. I don't feel that. I like so badly want to use this, like all the speedrunners do. I think I gotta go to the round table hold in order to get in here. I think it's time. Yes, yes, yes.
Very let my hand.
Come on. Wasting so much time. We're doing great though. We're only like 48 minutes. Yeah, 48 minutes into this. So. Excellent. Excellent. I'm gonna do one thing while I'm here. Put you guys. And, yeah, there's nothing else. Oh, yeah, I love getting stuff in these. I love this dude's armor, too, by the way. I think it's so cool. He just won't talk to me. He doesn't like me.
I'm known as he to
I didn't even want to talk to you. So I think we can get into here now. Capital Rampart Grace. Yep, that was it. No more seal. I lost a ton of time in here during my last speed run, too. Not paying attention. Not remembering what races to go back to. I just had such a brain fart that day. It was terrible. One of the hardest parts with my speed runs, too, is the fact that I can't... I know that... Oh, yeah, there's another thing, too, I wanted to try. There's this part when you get out here to where you can apparently bypass this one whole thing and jump down the roof lines, somebody was saying. Like, you jump onto a roof over here, and you can bypass all of this. We'll just do it the old school way. And I'm tired of using that Ash of War and taking it off the first chance I get. Yeah, it's this roof here. Apparently you can run that roof line down and can skip like a whole big portion of this. But, we won't be doing that. We're just gonna run it natty. Let all these bros chase me. You missed. This is the hardest part here. Because this guy likes to follow me to the tree sentinel. Oh! That's gonna hurt our time really bad. Yeah, that's gonna hurt our time really bad. That was dumb. I should have killed that guy quicker. And, yeah, that's gonna really hurt my time. That should have never happened. Very disappointed in myself for letting that happen. Okay. Yeah, this is a good place to be. Now I gotta pull the lever, wait for it. These bros don't attack me. Moss. Andy Moss. Get off the button. Thank you. Here we are. Hello, friend. I don't even think I have to fight the tree sentinel. I mean, I guess I do, technically. That's so dumb. Interrupt. That did not work. Interrupt. That didn't work either. I'm gonna lose. Nope. Don't doubt yourself, kids. Never doubt yourself. So, tree sentinels down there. So we're gonna go where to? Tried to use Mimic for this fight last time, and he completely just, like, did nothing. So, we'll use Black Knight. Doesn't jump in the air. Yep. Yep. was so bad. Okay, this is the grace. I gotta get back to the air.
My utmost thanks for bringing here, and thus I shall to farewell. I shall leave. I wish you have. I have no.
Alright, Avenue Balcony. This is the grace I gotta get back to. Wow. Sweet. Oh, we're doing so good. Godfrey's next. Well, Godfrey's like Shadow is next. Black Knife really came in clutch there. Cut the time down on that fight drastically. 3 rune art, nice. I need to remember to put in my sleep box too for the Godskin duo. That's another thing, you can't buff before the Godskin duo unless you like die beforehand. Get off me, clown. Spray fight with Alexander at... No, that's Fair Missoula. What am I talking about? You know what? I'm committing to myself that I am not worrying about the time anymore. I am going to... I'm not looking at the clock after this. I definitely rolled. I can do the swipe out. I do this. You could kill him before I have to come over there. That'd be great. Like we did last time. Now, I'm gonna have to get in the fight. What good are you? That's why the Mimic's there, though. The Mimic is there so that in those moments where... It's like, if I would have tried to buff out on the balcony, those other enemies would have just kept attacking me the whole time. And so Mimic is nice to keep them distracted so that I can get my buffs off real quick and get through those fights fast. That's the whole thing, is getting through the fights fast. But, like I said last time, Godfrey... I had so much trouble with him, it literally just made me want to cry. I just couldn't believe what bad RNG I was getting the whole time. I'm trying to do something. I should just let this guy kill me, honestly. But my pride won't let me. Ha! You fool. Alright. here we go again. Hopefully I can get 2 shackles off this time. Go with the mimic here? Yeah, I think we go with that. Sit down! You're not even going to get into your second phase. I won't allow it. Oh, I did allow it. Okay. Sit down! Woo! Daddy's home!
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Yeah, well. Cry to your mama. Dude, I will say it's super dark. I really can't waste the time, but I might. The scene where Godfrey, you come back here and you have to fight Godfrey, and he's holding his body is crazy. It's like he's his son. Nutso. We're doing really good, though. We're about to hit mountaintops of the giants.
Hello again.
I'm gonna smoke the giant.
Allow me, you are unable prevented the thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame and guide.
Thank you. So I need to get to, where is it? Balcony. We gotta get to the lift quick. Not that door. I should need more yoga. I'm gonna go to my farming spot at the end of this run. Zapped. Stinks I ran out of stamina there, dude. Like, I could have had him smoked in the shackle before he ever got to a second phase, and I ran out of stamina. And my mimic just decided, like, I'm just not going to hit him at all. Like, what are you even here for at this point? Get off me. Get off me. You have to stay down here. I have very pressing business to get to. Gotta get to the lift. I forget if I'm allowed to use torrent in here or not. Yes, let's go. Gotta get to the lift. Yeah, it's funny. The fire giant is one of the hardest bosses for a lot of people. And this build absolutely just shreds through him. Absolutely shreds through him. Watch, I'll probably get really bad on... Oh! Probably get really bad RNG here, and I haven't lost to the fire giant in any of my playthroughs, except... I mean, like, on my first try, I haven't lost to him at all on this character, except in base game as I was building my character. And then once I had my character built, new game plus 1, 2, 3, I've killed the fire giant first try. There's that bad RNG. Yeah, happened so fast. As soon as I said it too. Like, I basically brought it on myself. But yeah, I'm flying through this like really well, besides the 2 hiccups where I get killed by that NPC and I just fell off the cliff. Dude, I remember being like 70 hours into the game on my first playthrough by the time I got here. And I've gotten here in just under an hour, which is crazy. Rest. Let me rest. Hello, ladyfingers. Let's go. Hoist it, dog. Now tops of the giants. Isn't there supposed to be... Ah, yeah, there it is. I think I've done this dude's questline like 1 time. I immediately kill him and just take the Nakiba from him at the beginning of this playthrough. And then I always just kill him right here in the mountaintops and take his gear. Because it's like an imposter. It's not like the real him. I don't entirely understand the lore on it, but yeah, the guy that you kill in Limgrave is not that guy there, that it's somebody dressed up like the guy, but anyway, his armor set was my absolute favorite armor set until I started wearing armor for its boosts instead of for strictly cosmetics. I can't help but like swerve and pick up items. I don't know what it is. Hello, ladies? Hold that for me. So good. Whoa, homie. Homie. Missed. is to the left, there is a skip, so you don't have to get the medallion to get to that side over there, which is in case you lock yourself out of the quest to get to Moog's Palace early, you can go into the left side of the consecrated snowfields by running all the way down the river there, and then you basically jump off the ledge and it activates the I also got to pay attention too, because I got in a nasty fight. Yeah, I got to get up and around here with that NPC that spawns in with the Rivers of Blood in my last speed run. And for some reason, he was absolutely melding me, and then my pride got in the way, and I tried to fight him like 3 times, and was so frustrated that I was wasting so much time that I forgot. It was a mess. I wasted a ton of time. I ended up not getting the Radagon until after 2 hours and like 10 minutes. I had really bad RNG against Godfrey. Oh no, I remembered the dragon. Thankfully he's not necessary. I don't have to fight him. I'm just going to avoid him like the plague. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, when my friend Clomeisty was playing through her first playthrough here. Do I jump up there? I don't remember. I don't think I have. I told her that there was a mandatory boss there and to fight the dragon, and the chat ratted me out right away and was like, he's not mandatory. I just wanted to watch her die a bunch of times. I know, terrible. And yeah, so she gave it a few valiant efforts and then was like, yeah, I'm not doing this right now. And yeah, she went in, it was really impressive, went in and smoked the fire giant. Under-leveled, not a lot of talismans, just pure will and determination. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. Took a lot of attempts, but it was pretty awesome. I can't remember how many times I died to the fire giant on my first playthrough. I died to a lot of bosses a lot of times trying to learn the mechanics and stuff. One of my Instagram followers commented on one of my clips and was like, how is this fun? And I was like, okay, I need to go here and stay far, far away from that church. Aloha, Brittany. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. I need to avoid that church like the plague over there. I think it's actually over there. We are close to that spot. As long as that church is in my rear. No, it's right there. I do not want to get invaded. Take the long way. Dude, the Giants lore and all that is crazy for this area. Absolutely crazy. Where the heck is the way across? Yeah, it's right here. There it is. If you do Alexander's quest line, you can summon him in here for this fight. It's pretty cool to have him. He, like, aids you in the, oh, this is frustrating. I cannot get that off of there. There we go. He, like, aids you in the Radon fight. He aids you in this fight. You fight him. He's, like, at one of the Magma Dragons. He's got a really cool quest line. Definitely worth the playthrough. The question is, do I use Black Knife here, or do I stick with Lominic? That is the question. Go with Leash. That wasn't supposed to hit me. Not give me a shackle off. That wasn't supposed to happen either. So Black Knife is not. Go, phase 2. I told you, we're in good shape. Now the key is run towards him. Don't die. Don't die! Don't die! We're okay. We're doing great. You're supposed to target his hands. Not his feet. He'll do you damage around your dog. Get little fireballs out. It ain't gonna help you not, Tony. I'm eating that health bar, dog. See you later. Bye. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, this is perfect. Besides that minor little hiccup, we're doing great. For the sake of time, we can't watch one of my favorite cutscenes here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're having a great run through. I'm making this game look incredibly easy, but I promise you, can I get up this? There we go. That's the hardest boss in the game, is that rock right there. I'm making this look super easy, but it's 100% this build, like 0.5% my skill level. I worked really hard on this build. A lot of failed attempts. A lot of playthrough to build this guy right here. I'll probably be cursing him if I get terrible RNG against Godfrey, though. Because statistically, every time I'll smoke this run,
very well, let my hand
get to Godfrey, get terrible RNG, die a bunch of times, get really angry, and then I go in and fight the Elden Beast, and that's another thing too. The Elden Beast nerf was super annoying because they changed his mechanics. So I beat the Elden Beast when he was hard, and then now he just moves around and runs around the whole time, and it infuriates me. Infuriates me. He used to just throw nuke attacks from one spot, and you could get in there, and as long as your move mechanics were good, You could get... Now you're just chasing him around the whole time, which is terrible for trying to do a speed run. But that's okay. One thing I need to do is I need to take that off, and I need to put that on for the Godskin duo. Yes, you can kill the Godskin duo if you're good, you know, without that, but I am good. I just don't have the time. I need to kill the Godskin duo very, very fast and with efficiency. I think I'm going to let these guys kill me here. Or I pride roll past them. Nope, I'll just let them kill me. That's the better option. Sometimes you gotta take an L to get a W. I let them kill me here. And I'll spawn back at that grace. I'll pick up my runes. And we will be on our way. I will not be fighting this dragon either here. Because he's not mandatory, it's optional. This was another boss I told Phil nicely was mandatory. And the chat ratted me out right away. They never let me have any fun. I completely forgot where to go to in my last run. I think I was just honestly like super nervous and I went the wrong way through here. Got lost for like 20 minutes. Like I'd never played the game before. We'll be saving time now. Baby. Missed it. Missed it by that much. We are already on the Godskin duo. Like I said, the most annoying part of this fight is not being able to buff before I walk in, because I have to kill this guy. He's a total scrub and a half. I might try and kill him though, honestly. Nope. Mistake. And I'm still locked on. I'm just gonna go into the Godskin duo fight. I got really lucky last time and they completely locked in on my mimic. I need to run to the back of the moon. Am I gonna get away with this? Why didn't the... Because I didn't come in from the other door? Oh, I'm gonna get the buff right away? This is crazy. Her chat is loyal to her. Alright, let's do this. Godskin duo. Like some scrub here. Okay. You're supposed to be asleep? Thank you. Yeah, because that's what he does. Thank you. Yeah. That boss, I remember that boss making so many people quit Elden Ring. And it's just insane. The sleep pot trick saves you a ton of time. And my build, obviously, is super overpowered. And again, shout out to another one of my Instagram followers who... yeah, I did. I can't believe it either because they are super hard, but they're weak to bleed builds. And because I'm a bleed build and my stats are pretty high, it really comes down to talismans, armor, everything that you're doing. Wow, I almost went off there. Once you figure out the mechanics of the game and how to build your characters, you can make it pretty easy on yourself. This guy is not mandatory either. I'm not fighting any sub-bosses. But yeah, one of my followers on Instagram was like, you know that you can just keep melting the Godskin duo as it is disappearing. Like after you bring down its individual health bar, you can keep hitting it to bring down its total health bar. So normally they phase in and out 2 or 3 times there after the duo originally comes, and they'll come out one at a time. But you can win the whole fight right there by just melting the skinny guy and then melting fatty. This dragon's gonna hit me. Yep. For some reason my guy is fat running. Yeah, melting fatty. Yeah. It's necessary there. Yes. Perfect. And then there's a wicked cool boss down here. Oh, no way, dude. No way. I gotta run that whole circuit again. What a waste of time. Okay. We need... Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's a really cool boss there. That's attached to some really cool lore. In the DLC, spoiler alert, in the DLC there's this boss Bale, and apparently... he's not a main story boss, he's a sub-boss, and him and the dragon from this area, I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, I think it's Plaxus or Plexus, get into a fight. Both of them are damaged when you fight them. So like Plexus or Plaxus is missing 2 or 3 of their 5 heads, and Bale has like a damaged wing, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool lore attached to the fight. I'm not doing this again! Oh my gosh, dude! I run out of stamina in the exact spot every time. The exact spot every time. I'm just wasting time. This is what I'm talking about. This is where I fell apart in the last speed run. Is I got these stupid moments where I just kept dying. And it just wasted my time. Like this. I don't get hit by a single bird the entire time. And then I'm just getting peppered by the birds now. Getting peppered by the bird. Oh, of course. We're just gonna block the entrance with your stupid lightning. Wow. If I get in here, I'm gonna lose it. And that's the annoying part, is like, I'm strong enough to deal heavy damage to bosses, but these stupid morons give me trouble, and then I get stuck on rocks. Let my stamina refill. Serpentine. That stupid lightning hit me again. Get through, get through, get through, get through, get through. Take this. Alright, so we made it through. Now we have to fight the 5 Bs. Oh yeah, dodge, dip. I forget all of them. You know what? I'm gonna spend these so I'm not upset if this goes south here. You know what? We'll just throw it in there. So, my practice speed run, I one-pieced Malekith here, and it was beautiful and poetic, and couldn't have gone more perfect. In my most recent, yeah, I know, my most recent playthrough, I died. Oh, good. He somehow still hit me. Oh, good! My mimic is doing absolutely nothing. We draw aggro for 5 seconds, dude. Let me just get through this. I promise you I'll melt him. Nope, I'm gonna die here because you decided to come over here with me. Clown. Oh, he's making me angry. I should have used Black Knife. I should just let him kill me, honestly. This way I can buff before the fight. I'm gonna have to fight him without any buffs. missed that dodge too. Hit. Double dodge. Oh no! I got the wrong flask on! That is exactly what I needed not to happen. It's exactly what I needed not to happen. Do I stick with the Mimic, or do I try Black Knight? Thanks for coming back. Awful. I need one more dodge hit. Did I die? No shot! I needed one more dodge hit. One more. That's all I needed. Well, with each New Game Plus, my run gets worse and worse because now I've died to Malekith here more than I have ever died with this character. I am too angry. You're absolutely right. Good calm down. Ah! This is going perfect. What? I didn't heal. I committed Sudoku, exactly. I can't believe this is happening. I'm gonna ruin this run right here. The problem is that this guy takes too much to fight. If I could just buff before I walk in this fight, it would be perfect. It would literally be perfect. That would happen to me. Could. Get away from me! Idiot. Phase 2. This worked out perfectly. Fully bluff. Oh! Oh! This is not happening. This is not happening. I can't believe this is happening. It literally went perfect. Black Knife got him down to phase 2. Is Black Knife stuck at the door? I'm getting the worst RNG ever right now. Hey, Black Knife, you want to get into this fight? So I can buff? Thanks, brother. Oh no, we're just gonna do that. Please stop spawning near me. Let's see if I can dodge these 2 attacks. Nope. Yup. Go watch my last fight against Malekith on my Instagram at jacrispy1107 and watch how quickly I killed that dude. I'm getting the worst RNG ever. Yeah, buddy. I'm not bringing my mimic in this fight. I've just wasted a ton of time now. Every time there's something, I get bad RNG against one of the bosses, and it just so happens it's going to be this one. I wish I could just kill that dude easy, that it wouldn't take all of my time. That's it. Hit. Nope. Nope. Oh, man, dude. All right. It doesn't even matter. I'm not going to complete it in 2 hours like I'm supposed to. Who cares at this point? I should have just done that from the start. I should have just killed that guy from the start. Saved myself all the aggravation. Now I can buff. I'm not surrendering. I'm just not happy right now. party. Yes, I love dodging right into that attack. This is epic. Absolutely epic. I can't beat this dude. This is crazy. I literally had his dodges, everything down packed perfectly. I promise you, you look on my Instagram video, I smoked that dude. Doesn't hit me. And I can't even touch him. Oh man, didn't even hit my light attack button, hit back roll so that I could heal and just get smoked. I'm so confident this time I'm taking a pick of benefit. Of course, buddy. It's the last day of the season. Got to. Send me good RNG, because I'm going to need it. Now he decides he's going to walk slow. Okay. All my dodge rolls are missing. I'm gonna dodge this attack. Yup. Dodged. Dodged. Yes! Eat it. No, not his attack. Don't eat his attack. can't believe that this run went as good as it did, only to end like this. I could blame it on 100 things too, because I didn't take the time and go get that great rune. No, nothing I'm forgetting about. I am just not winning. Yeah, I double, triple checked all that stuff. Thank you, though, for the reminder. This guy just is in my head at this point because I failed the 2-hour challenge. I just keep losing to him because I'm getting madder and madder. What even is that? What even is that? That guy has not done that attack chain on me not one time. Not one time. Not one time in the entire fight with him. And I roll in there and he decides to hit me with that. Oh, man, this is just, like, unbelievable. You put me up against this dude 100 times out of 100 times. Off stream. Off the 2-hour challenge. I'll smoke him first try every time. I can't believe this happened. And this is only a shadow of, like, what God Cruise can be like. I know it. I know I'm gonna get absolutely just demolished by God Cruise. So glad all of those hit me. I just needed to get that off. I needed to get that off just so I had the buff, dude. Killing me. Because I was doing no damage. Away from me. How do I perfectly dodge you all 3 times in my last attempt? Every time I smoke your first stage, you decide that none of my dodges are going to be timed correctly, that every single one of them is going to miss, and you're going to hit me with the 3-chain attack. Tell me how that works. Oh my goodness, man. Absolutely crazy. This is my last attempt. Yeah, I'm well over the 2 hours. I said that was my last one, but this is I can beat this guy 10 out of 10 times. I'm really need to get through this first phase quickly. So that I still have buffs for second phase. This didn't jump. We're done. We are done. See you later. Bye.